That's my revenge for my weird nicknames. Oh my gosh, she's blushing, sorry. Hey internet, it's Jessica and welcome back to SoulSet. So I'm glad that everyone liked the first episode and was intrigued by what was going on. So far, we've met all the characters, but someone in the comments point out maybe there's another character that we haven't met, besides Feathor. Other characters that might be involved that are hidden in the mansion, because again, they haven't seen everything of the mansion. But anyway, we are now gonna go into the library and check out what Mariko needs to see. So this is the library they were talking about. This place is huge. I have the feeling that reading all these books would be impossible in a single lifetime. Wait, this library seems to not only have only book spells, but also alchemy-related books. With the right recipe, I might be able to mix up a potion that could help us getting our memories back. Could you really do that? In theory, at least. When I investigated the cellar, I found all kinds of ingredients down there. That's true, there was like, and then Mariko mentioned that it seemed like someone was using it. Was it Mariko? I could try working with those. How convenient. Alright, I suppose it's worth a try. What kind of books do you need? It's hard to say. I'd need to look over them and be able to tell. Just give me a bit more time. It's not like we're about to go anywhere. Meanwhile, we can show you that painting. We found it wrapped up in some sheets between one of the shelves in the wall. Uh-oh. Now, what is so special about the painting that it requires everyone's attention? Here. Is that our family? Apart from it seems to have damaged by the fire, the only person in the picture is unrecognizable. But there's no mistake, it's a family painting, and it's hard to tell who the people are in it. Really? I figured it would be her family because her mother and her house, her original mansion, got in a fire. Is that not her? Or maybe it's like a mimic of... You know, like those, like, okay, I'm not saying it's like a serial killer, but you know those people who commit, like, serial crimes? They will do the same act over and over again to different people who have similar kind of, either lifestyle or personality or whatever the case may be. They could be, like, whoever trapped them in here probably wanted Mariko here because she experienced the same thing probably that happened in this mansion. I don't know. I can imagine what Yvonne and Apris are trying to get at. It's because the woman and the girl are both blonde, isn't it? You think that's me? Come over here and read the description on the back. Oh my gosh! There are words written in the ink in the back of the canvas. Marianne, Kevin, and Mariko, Blairnot, year 206. What the fuck? Huh? Is Blairnot your family name? I believe it is, actually. Then there's no doubt, this painting must be related to you somehow. I like how it's interesting, like, the dad is not, like, you don't see his face, you just see the mom and her. At first, we thought it was you, but then we searched over some of the books, and the latest date we found on them was the year 256. So if someone painted this thing 50 years ago, it can't be me. She doesn't age that fast, she aged by, like, 6 years. That's the logical conclusion, if this painting is at least 50 years old. However, something puzzles me here. The name, Marianne. My mother's name was Marianne, or at least that's what I can recall of her name being. What sense does this make? Also, I just realized at the bottom there's this clues here. Can I just take a look at that? Let me see it. Clues. We haven't gotten anything yet, but I like that there's an option to, like, see what we found and stuff, because usually some visual novels that are mystery, they don't exactly show you the clues that you found, you have to, like, remember it, so I like that this is here. That's cool. Perhaps it's my grandmother? It is common for people to name their children after their parents? Can't say I'd know. It does seem like the only logical conclusion. What's more, if this painting is related to you, what would it be doing here if this mansion wasn't yours or your family's? This mansion. I won't lie, I do recall having lived in a mansion during my childhood, but from what I remembered, it burned down. Then again, it happened when I was 14, didn't it? A couple of years could have been enough to rebuild it, at least partially, assuming that I had the funds for it anyway. None of this makes sense to me. Nothing at all, are you sure? You're not hiding anything from us, are you? You know, I didn't think about this, but can we suspect Mariko is also part of this too? Like, I suspected Mark because he's too nice, Marco. But what about Mariko? Could she be, like, involved? I know she's the main character, but it'd be interesting if she wasn't directly involved. I assure you, I'm as confused as you probably are. Please don't fight. The situation is difficult on all of us, Mr. Apris. This isn't Miss Mariko's fault. We don't know that. For all we know, she might be behind the whole thing and lying to us. And for all I know, you might want to be a difficult ass who's trying to make the whole situation worse on us for our purpose. What'd you call me? Ooh, an ass. You want to take this outside? No! Mr. Marco, please say something to them. I forgot Marco was in the room. Watching you guys interact is a treat. But Yvonne's right. Don't end up in each other's throats because of the painting that might mean anything. Maybe we'll be able to make more sense of it later on. I have some good news, at least. I managed to find the right book. You did? Yep. Give me some time in the dark, scary cellar, and I'll fix up some wonderful potions for us. Are you sure you know what you're doing? The thing is written in Old Lurian, but I know some of Lurian quite well. Happy coincidence, isn't it? You might want to slow down with the happy part. I really hope that Marco is not like a bad guy, like he's not part of this, because I actually really like him, he's so nice. Damn it. Oh, sure. It's Shirr. No, I mean, I think that's my name. I've seemed to remember it just now. Oh, her name! Oh. Wait, seriously? Sure, huh? You two have similar names. We kinda do, don't we? The question is, does it mean anything or is it just a coincidence? Do you remember anything else along with your name, Shirr? I'm not sure. It's hard to explain. I suddenly have this memory of being inside of some kind of tavern? A tavern? Yes, and someone called me by that name, but it's all hazy, like in some kind of dream. Well, that's a good sign. Maybe we don't need any potions to get our memories back. Is it kind of weird that, like, their names kind of match, except for Apris and, like, Yvonne? Because Marco and Mariko, and then you have Shirr, and Shirr. So, that's interesting. Maybe, but do you really want to take that chance with that? Have you remembered anything about yourself in the meantime? I haven't. Neither have I. If we have any means to do something, I say we use them. Assuming these potions won't turn out to bring us more harm than good. Hey, I wouldn't let us drink anything if it wasn't dangerous to do so. See, that's another issue altogether. None of us here seem to be familiar with alchemy besides you. How can we be sure you're telling the truth of these things? Again, he has a point too, like, they don't really know each other, and it's just like, here, drink a potion that will magically bring your memories back, but what if he's lying? You can read, can't you? Do you want me to show you the book? Okay, time out. What the hell are you guys talking about? We should explain what we found in the library. Well, if there's no more questions or complaints, I shall be on my way. Don't set the whole place on fire while I'm gone, Okay, be careful, Marco. I really hope this is gonna end well. Well, it seems that nobody else has left the ashtrays in the mansion, at least. Still, don't let that get your guard down. I'll be out of the courtyard if you need me for anything. So, does this mean we still have time to kill? It seems that way. In that case, I'll head back to the library. Maybe I can find some kind of book that will help us further somehow. I'll go with you. I want to see that painting you mentioned with my own eyes. Your company would be appreciated, Miss Shirr. Alright. So I guess I have to choose, like, who I want to hang out with, right? And this is kind of going to start with the romance option, so... And I'm still not going anywhere. Tough luck, Blonde. It seems like all the good places are taken. Blonde? That's my revenge for my weird nicknames. Oh my god, she's blushing, sorry. She's blushing. Now who's the one with the odd humor? How are you holding up? As well as an injured person can, I suppose. Any idea what caused the injury? Not a clue. Mariko said it looked like a stab wound, though. What? Did she get stabbed at the... Because she mentioned she was in a tavern. That's when she heard her name. So, was it like someone stabbed her in the tavern, then took her and then put her in the mansion? Is that what happened? A stab wound, huh? Meaning that someone or something must have been responsible for it. Well, hang in there. It's not like I have much of a choice in the matter. It seems I can spend my time however I want. Mariko will probably take a while to finish his work, so I should make the best of it. Do you want to go bother anyone? Hey, you know what? I decided I want Shirr as my romance option because I don't know. She seems so interesting, and the fact that all of the major stuff has happened to her. The fact that she didn't even know her name at first, she recalled the memory first, and then she said that she was stabbed. Or it seemed like she was stabbed. And she was kind of acting weird in the beginning too, like hey, just go out to the courtyard, don't bother me. So I think I'm gonna do her route for the romance option, and then hopefully this will kind of help out with the whole who's the bad guy or what may be going on. Alright. Stay in the hall. Do you want to take a break again? Maybe. Or maybe I just want to spend time with you. She's like, Shirr? That wasn't supposed to be taken seriously. Oh. Sorry, that just startled me. Can see that. Your face got all red. It did? God, this is so embarrassing. I get the feeling that I'm not good at dealing with this kind of thing. This kind of thing? Dealing with other people in general. I suppose I should try being more careful with my choice of words around you, if that's the case. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. No, it's fine. Just be yourself. I'll get used to it. If you insist. Would you mind if I took a seat beside you? I promise not to bite. Be my guest. I'm feeling a little tired, to be honest. Save that. Let me just save that. Alright. Oh my god, she's so nice too. These were my top two. Like my top two suspicious people are Mariko and Shirr because they're so nice. So I feel like Shirr is too predictable because she's like bitchy, but like it's too predictable to me if she was the bad guy or she had a part in this. I'll just let my eyes close for a moment. Oh, we're back with Theothor. Give the girl some credit, Dragon. She seems certain about this. Humans are prone to foolish decisions, especially at a young age. She might not be certain now, but she'll regret it later on. I don't think that's something for you to decide. Could you stop talking as if I wasn't here? Mark my words, break your promise and I shall come back to haunt you till the end of your pitiful days. You need to be dead in order to haunt everyone first. Have you forgotten that I'm about to do something about that? Don't make us regret this, necromancer. Is that a yes? Do as you wish. Wonderful! Now, hush, this will only take a moment. Also this guy, like, it's too predictable that this guy would be directly involved in it, you know what I mean? Also, he's a necromancer, and if we're going off of stereotypes, necromancers are usually bad guys. Except for, like, one, which was Dorian from Dragon Age, so... Well, then, you two have fun. I shall be off. Nav? You! Wait! What? Mariko? Can nobody here take a joke? Hey Mariko, are you alright? Oh, it's okay, she's talking to us because we were dreaming, okay. Huh? I'm fine. Did you fall asleep? You were muttering something. I just get these flashbacks sometimes, I guess. Flashbacks? Are you remembering something? I have no idea. It feels like it happened years ago. Things from my childhood. Stuff like that. I see. So it's probably similar to what I experienced when I remembered my name? Seems like it. Either way, I think I could use a change of scenery. Oh, sure. Alright, where do I want to head next? Okay, let's talk to Apris, because he's also interesting, because he's the angry guy. Also, we haven't been outside yet. Oh. That's the barrier, huh? It's like a creepy place. It's all old and nobody is taking care of it. It seems that Apris and Shirr were telling the truth. There is some kind of barrier surrounding us. The barrier gives off a weird kind of energy. I can feel my whole body vibrating under its influence. It seems to get getting stronger the closer I get to it too. This must be some kind of spell, right? I don't remember much about magic, but... How powerful would a person need to be in order to cast a magical barrier of such size? I'm able to see the outline of a few trees on the other side of the barrier, but nothing more than that. There's also a broken fountain in the middle of the courtyard. Judging by its state, it hasn't been active for years. It reminds me of a swamp than anything else. Apris is just standing by the fountain. At least I don't need to look far. Once again, this man is too tall. You know, you look like you haven't slept in a week. We're outside now. Want to continue where we left off? Oh no, I don't want to fight Apris. Like, even though he was kind of being annoying, like, I don't see the point in fighting with each other yet until we are certain there's something going on. We still don't know what's happening yet. We don't have any clues. So I don't see the point in fighting with him yet. So I'm just gonna be like, you haven't slept. You know, you look like you haven't slept in a week. Did you come out here to just point that out? No wonder you're this grumpy. My lack of sleep is hardly at fault with that. I feel like I'm used to not sleeping much. Why are you so defensive about everything then? Are you seriously asking me that? Take a look around you. You guys are taking this whole situation way too casually. Offering your trust to everyone without a second thought that might become the death of you. We don't even know if you guys are telling the truth or not. Hell, I still think you're hiding something from us. That would certainly explain your attitude towards me. I suppose I need to find a way to prove that's not the case. Damn, aren't you cold out here? No, but it seems like you should go back inside. Yeah, don't mind if I do. He's just gonna hang out here? Ah, Mr. Apris, Miss Mariko. Mr. Mariko told us to gather in the library as soon as we can. It seems he's finished working on the potions. Oh god. Let's hope this works. I'm so worried. Okay, so I have some bad news and some more bad news. Oh boy. There's always a catch somewhere, isn't there? The first piece of bad news is that the potions have a time limit. We need to drink them in less than an hour, otherwise they'll be good as rainwater to us. Okay. And the second piece of bad news is a bit more tricky. It seems that we need to drink them in pairs to make them work properly. Come again? These potions are designed to work from stimulating into interpersonal bonds. Shared memories are what makes them tick, in a sense. Now, if we were to assume that we're all total strangers, this would probably get us nowhere. But considering we needed to get where we are somehow, I think it's safe to assume that we needed to stumble upon one another, and know one another at least a little bit, no? We probably just don't remember it, like the rest of, well, anything. In other words, first of all, we decide on 3 pairs that we're going to stick with this experiment. Second, each pair will settle somewhere. It's logical to assume that drinking the potions of us will be in a state of sleep, or at least a near sleep, so lying down beforehand would be advised. Conveniently, there seems to be enough usable beds around here, if everyone were to feel comfortable with the idea. And third of all, we drink the potions and see what happens. If we're lucky, we should start remembering things about ourselves and the other person we're paired up with. To be completely honest, that almost sounds like a scenario of a poor-written rated M novel. Who the hell comes up with this shit? Oh, Shirr, I'm honestly starting to wonder what kind of places your mind wanders to all the time. Piss off! I can see Mariko likes her. Oh my god. Like, you're one to talk. I don't want to hear that coming from someone who touches girls in their sleep. I was checking Shirr's bandages. How many times do I need to? Dear gods. Alright, enough. We're in a hurry, aren't we? If we want to argue, save it for later. Are you sure these potions are safe enough to drink, Mariko? Well, safe-ish. There are a couple of possible side effects listed in the book. Nothing worse than exhaustion or nausea, though. We should be fine. I swear, if this makes me puke all over the carpet. Whoa! Ah! What was that? Oh no! Yvonne, what happened? Oh, it's a cat! I was about to say! Gods, girl, do you want me to— Wait, it's talking?! Gods, girl, do you want me to go completely deaf? What is that a cat? No, it looks like some kind of chupacabra. Foolish mortals, I'm neither of those things. Whoa! I'm Lord Mutik. Show some respect. Lord Mutik? Did you hit your head, child, again? Somebody get me a knife in a bag. We've lost all our memories, including Yvonne. Is that so? Kira, did you just summon me by mistake? I'm your summon spirit. Well, one of your summoned spirits, by the others not really worth mentioning. I count forgetting all of them as a blessing, child. There's more? Wait, does that mean I'm a summoner? Oh, okay, so far we found out Mariko is an alchemist. Yvonne is probably a summoner, so that's new. Poor she's for a summoner more like. You'd have more talent than napkin folding. That's so rude! Napkin folding? If you summoned me by mistake, you probably don't know how to send me back either. I hope you were going to figure that out in the next hour, tops. What a bother. I'm not dealing with any of this. Good night. Huh? Where are you? Lord, wait! We still have questions for you! You have questions, I don't feel like giving answers. But if you're my summoned spirit, aren't you supposed to obey me? Am I? How bothersome. What's in it for me? I'm not in the mood. Okay, this is really weird. Wow, that's harsh, man. I'm kidding. What did I tell you about the spark girl? Goddamn spark. Cycling purring effect intensifies. Oh my god. She got manipulated into petting and scratching the evil beast. Hang in there, Yvonne. Okay, we're seriously starting to run out of time. And seeing that nobody really trusts anybody here yet, it's time to make things fair. I propose this. We have a deck of cards that I happened to find earlier. We take out a king, queen, jack, a 10, a 9, and an 8. There's one card for each of us. Oh my god, we're gonna draw! There we go. Whoever draws the highest card, the king, will get to decide who they want to pair up with. That will establish the first pair. The second highest, the queen, gets to choose next, and so on and so forth. I take it the trick here is for the cards to remain hidden until they are summoned. The person with the king isn't supposed to know the card everyone else has, right? That's right. Things would be more fair that way, don't you think? If the king happens to choose the person that had the queen, the person with the jack has to choose the second instead. There are 6 of us, so there are remaining pairs that would be decided on their own after that. Fair enough. Oh god. Do we get to pick, or is it just like random? I don't even know. It's not that complicated, is it? Did everyone understand that? Any questions or complaints? So, do we leave it up to the Lady Luck on the whims of 2 people? Alright. Kind of stupid this way, but sure, why not? I think it's a good way, otherwise we probably keep fighting about it. I second that, let's do this. Apris? You guys do what you want, I'm staying out of it. I'll let you decide who pairs up with whom on your own, because I couldn't care less. This guy's so grumpy, what a freaking, oh my goodness. Are you sure about that? Yes, I'm sure. Suit yourself. I suppose the smallest card leaves the pile then. I need to get some fresh air. I'll be outside. Okay. It's, again, now I'm starting to suspect Apris because he doesn't want to be included in all of this. Everyone is so willing to, like, figure out a way, and this guy's just like, fuck everybody. I don't know. Like, he could be innocent, because, like, again, you would think you would separate yourselves from, like, everyone else, and he's the only one doing that, but still. Someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. Oh, and before we get started, I do hope no one will try to tamper with the cards. Yes, Shirr, it's not just your imagination. I am looking at you. Fine, my bad. You're unusually perceptive, you can tell, though, that I'll give you that. I don't think anybody usually notices. Or you've done it yourself. Wait, you remember doing this kind of thing? I somehow remember I used to, yeah. Though I have no idea with whom and why. I just recall the act itself. Does that mean you tend to gamble a lot? Hell if I know. Or it could be that you're familiar with illusions, maybe? Well, it's a useful skill to have regardless. As long as nobody can tell that you're trying to pull it off behind their backs, that is. That being said, I'll keep an eye on you from now on. Joy of joys. So she has magic of illusion, I guess? That's her thing? Alright, ready? Wait, we established a system for this, but who gets to draw first? Right. You're not going to fight over this, aren't you? The potions don't have much time left. How about we decide it by age? By age? The oldest of the group will go first, and so on. And that's a great idea and all, but which person in the room does actually remember how old they are? We can base it on appearance. To me, you look like the oldest, Mariko, not counting Apris, that is. Mariko looks like the youngest. Okay, fine, I'll get the remaining cards. After Mariko, I'd say it's Yvonne, then Shirr, then me. Really? That kind of makes me both happy and angry. Okay, let's roll with this. No complaints on my side either, obviously. With that combination, I get to draw first after all. Alright then, so it's Mariko, Yvonne, Shirr, and Shirr. I get the cards that remain. Fair enough? Oh my goodness. Mariko, pick one. Do I actually have to pick one? Okay, I was about to say. It's time to choose the lucky number. Oh shit, I actually have to pick one! Okay, since I don't want to look at any walkthrough, because I do want to go in a romance with Shirr, but like, whoever I get, I will... Maybe it could play into the romance, I have no idea, but whoever I get, I will take, so I have no idea. Oh no, I'll take the second from the left. What did I get? Okay, let's see. Ooh, I got the king! Long live the king, I got an achievement, alright. Well, what do you know, I drew the king. That means I get to decide who I want to pair up with first. That makes me both happy and a little nervous. I have a tough decision to make. Who do I want to trust my back with the most? Does everyone know what card they drew? Well then, let the king speak up. King here, reporting for duty. Guess Lady Luck is on your side today, huh? It's Mariko's choice first then. I tell you to think about it, but we're on short on time. That's true. Besides, I bet you already have someone in mind, don't you? Who would you like to pair up with? Okay, okay, so we get to pick here. Again, I want Shirr because she's interesting to me, considering like all the things she said so far. The second choice that I probably pick would be, now that we have more information about each other, I'd probably pick Aparis as second because he doesn't want any involvement in this, and then I would pick Mariko, Yvonne, and then Shirr. Not because I don't like Shirr, I do like her. It's just like she seems so predictable to me. I don't know. Anyway, for this playthrough, I'm going to be picking Shirr, and we'll see what happens. I would like to pair up with Shirr. Me? Really? Is that a problem? Not at all. I'm just surprised. Why would you choose me? I mean, I'm injured and all. I might be a burden to you. Don't worry about that. Okay then. Who has the queen? I do. Yvonne, who do you want to pair up with? I would like to pair up with Mr. Aparis, if that's alright with everyone. I kind of saw that coming, and then Mariko would end up with Shirr. Seriously? Wow, I didn't see that one coming. I was almost sure that I would be stuck with Mr. Grumpy Pants since I got bloody 9. Wait, that means I'm stuck with Mariko now? Seems that way, doesn't it? Who would have thought? Yeah, I can see your inner grin of yours. Keep your hands where they belong if you know what's good for you. Yes, ma'am. Well, you two have fun. Come on, Shirr, let's get upstairs. I can get Mr. Aparis to help you with that, Miss Mariko. No, it's fine. Shirr doesn't look like she weighs that much, so I think I can handle this on my own. We're gonna carry her! She's blushing already! Are you sure about this? Just take a hold of the potion, say it since I have my hands full. Oh my god. There we go. She doesn't really weigh that much. You pulled that off like a champ, girl. Keep that up and Shirr will be all over you in no time. Even Shirr knows. What are you saying? Hey, it's just a joke. And yet, your face is all red all of a sudden. It's because you implied weird stuff. Go pay attention to your own partner. Wow, that is a creepy-ass painting. What is that? Did you see that? That's so weird. I don't like how the rooms are all boarded up. It's so creepy. I'll place you on the bed, alright? Don't spill the potions. You really are red. You're not gonna get a fever, are you? No, I'm pretty sure I'm not. It's just that I'm really not used to this kind of thing. You mean the closeness? You mean being with a girl? Like, I have a feeling. Like, I can totally tell she's so gay. But she's just like, duh, I don't want to be near girls. I'm too shy. I didn't see you blushing when when Aparis carried you. Maybe that's because I was only half conscious back then. She's gay. Everybody, she's gay, alright? Jeez. Besides, that was different. Different how? Just different. Okay. Mariko, I need to ask you something. Yes? You didn't pair up me so that you could take advantage of me, did you? No? No. What are you even saying? No, I wouldn't. Honestly, I was just curious about her, if I'm being real. Do I seem like that kind of person to you? Well, no. But that makes it even worse. How does that make it worse? I don't know what to expect of you. Well, the feeling's mutual. From a logical standpoint, I'm the last person anyone would want to team up with. I'm injured and weak. And I don't have an outstanding personality like everyone else in the group. Wait, did you just say you think you stand out less than Aparis does? Okay, so either the girl has some self-esteem issues, or all of this is an act. Could be, but I feel like Shirr's a little bit sincere about this because she is blushing, so... Shirr? Yes? Do you want us to drink these potions? I would like us to drink them, yes. Although, if you want me to be honest, I'd rather leave this decision up to you. Wait, so you actually trust Mariko on this? I don't think trust is the right word here to use. I do believe he's trying to work out in our best interests. You really believe that? I got the impression you two weren't getting along. He does annoy me to no end, he truly does, but I'm trying to put my personal feelings aside. As much as I hate to admit it, my reasoning tells me to follow his lead. You have an interesting approach to things. Call it what you like. Now I'm curious, could you elaborate a bit more? Elaborate on what? On your reasoning, what makes Mariko trustworthy in your eyes? It's hard to explain. Try me. Mariko, the potions won't wait for us. We're running out of time. If we're going to decide anything, we need to do it now. How convenient. What do you want us to do? Like, I want to hear her explanation, but I feel like, yeah, we actually need to drink the potions because we have no leads on anything. We don't know, we have no clues, no nothing. This is our only chance, and we're running out of time, so drink them. I'm gonna trust that Shirr's not hiding anything right now. Alright, we'll do this your way. Let's drink them. Let's do that then. Mariko said that we should lie down first, didn't he? Yes. We don't want to fall asleep standing up, do we? Okay, here we go. Well then, bottoms up. Bottoms up, Mariko. This... Heavens, help me, this tastes like rotten apples mixed with swamp mud. This smells horrible. I'm pretty sure sweaty old socks smell better than this. Oh, gods, I'm gonna puke. Uh-oh. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end the episode right here. So, we're starting to get into the thick of it. I seriously hope this potion works. Mariko said that the side effect with this is that we would also know about our partner's memories too and how they interlink with ours. So, I'm curious about Shirr, more specifically how she got stabbed. Because that seems very extreme to me. She's the only one injured out of everybody. So I'm really curious to see it. Hopefully, please to God, please tell me I can have her as a girlfriend and nothing bad will happen. Like, I can't stand that. Like, every time there's like gay characters, they always end up like in terrible situations. So I hope that Mariko and Shirr's relationship will be okay and she's not a bad guy. Because I really don't want that. I really like her a lot. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this episode of SoulSet, remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe to join the companions, and if you would like to help support the channel on Patreon, there's a link in the description. Get early access to videos are Patreon only, the Discord server to come talk to me, and a bunch of other stuff I mail out to you every month. Please let me know in the comments what you guys thought of the story so far. Do you suspect anyone differently now that we've gotten to know everybody better? We know that Yvonne is a summoner, Shirr has illusion magic, and Mariko's the alchemist. Don't know what Shirr is. Apparis, I don't think he has magic. I think he's more of a fighter, just from the way he acts, so it's possible that he's like that. And then, Mariko, she just had a dragon, but we still haven't heard anything from the dragon yet. But, yeah, do you suspect anyone different now that we have more information? Also, why is there a painting of her family in this? It's really weird. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye! Dang, why is he so tall? He's like a tree. What the heck? So we're inside a stupid bubble. Great. Did you try kicking it? She lowered her hands onto his stomach and let her hands glide over his well-toned abdomen. What the fuck am I writing? Oh my god.